What up, database? Data007 here. Today's story is how I got this scar on my forehead. No, that's not a birthmark, that is a scar. Used to be a lot bigger too. Anyhow, this is the story on how I got that. Okay, so many years ago, I was in the first grade. So at one point, me and my sister, her had to go. We're basically over at one of my mom's longtime friends' house. This was sort of an alternative to like going over there while she worked and stuff like that. So anyhow, so basically, me and the son, who we're just gonna call Frank, we were just out back knocking down some some prickly from like pokey weeds back there. I think they were thistles or something like that. I honestly don't know what they were, but anyhow, so basically he invites his friends over, and so they go behind this big dirt pile, and while I'm on the other side, I get this idea. So I pick up like this really huge branch. I don't even know how I lifted it, to be honest. And I just started whacking down those weeds, and keep and for what I'm about to say, keep in mind they were behind a dirt pile, so they couldn't see what they were doing. So this is probably the dumbest move I think I've seen them ever do. So they see it, and I don't know if they're afraid I was gonna hit them or something. So they get this idea to get my attention to put down by throwing big rocks at me from the dirt pile. Yeah, makes about just as much sense. Since as a fish walking on the sidewalk. Yeah, it makes just about as much sense. So basically, one of those rocks just happens to hit me smack in the head. And then I start crying, and he says, and I quote, he said, "What's wrong?" Then he comes over, and sure enough, my head is my bleeding. I've got blood all over my hands. I've got I've got blood running down my face, and it was pretty bad. So we go to tell, and oh boy, this was how it went. Now Frank got got sent straight to his room, and so basically the husband, who we're just gonna call Jack, he got a towel and pressed it up to my head until the bleeding stopped. I had to go to the hospital afterwards, and I got stitches in my head. So, and I will admit, the stitching thing looked pretty cool too. It was like Frankenstein as I saw it. Any, but anyhow, me and him are on good terms now. But that was a pretty dumb move. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, favorite, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next time.